here, Babe, and this is episode 15, I think. I'm kind of losing count at this stage. Yeah, I think it's 15. And this, of course, is my video of my Star Wars haul. So just a few bits and pieces I kind of picked up over the last 2 months, and I just thought I'd share it with you guys. Maybe you'd like to share some of the things that you've bought with me that you think I'd be into, that I may not have. That would be awesome. So this video will contain a little bit of my haul, obviously, a little bit of a rant, because there's something that came up on Twitter that a lot of us were kind of chatting back and forth about, and it's definitely something that really gets my goat out and pisses me off no end. So I'll be talking about that. But first things first, before we do the haul, before I do my rant, I want to talk to you guys about Star Wars Celebration Europe in London. Wasn't it just awesome? Did you get to go? What did you see? What were your highlights? What did you love? What did you not love? Tell me, please. Comment in the box below. And if you've got a question about it, maybe you didn't get to go and you'd like to know something, I will answer you as quickly as I can. But for me, it was awesome. It's hard to find words to describe. It was just amazing, and the XL Centre was such a great place to put it because it's huge, absolutely huge, and there were just thousands of people there, and it was great to see people all dressed up in costume, from, you know, adults right the whole way down to some newborn babies even dressed up. There were babies dressed up as Kylo Ren, as Princess Leia. Oh, it was so cool. And then to see these fully operational active droids just, you know, just going around the place, and they're, you know, chirping and twittering and whistling away as R2-D2 does, and the kids were just absolutely loving it, and I was too, I have to say. I was actually sometimes getting a little bit moved to tears, especially when I saw the fully operational BB8, because I'm a bit of a softie for BB8. I love BB8, and that was cool. I think the highlight of my trip, well, I've kind of had three. The first two, of course, I don't know how many times in videos I've gone on about this, about meeting Mark Hamill, and, you know, when he was here in Ireland, I kept missing him everywhere I went, but finally at Star Wars Celebration we met! So I met him at last, but the only downside of it was there were thousands of people going in batches to get their picture taken, so trying to have a conversation with him was very difficult, and it wasn't because of him, because he was like super chatty, and he must have been exhausted because he was seeing so many people, but he tried so hard to engage in conversation, and he really did want to talk to people. But they were kind of hurdling us through almost like cattle, like, you know, in, take a picture, smile, oh, bye, get out, and that was it. So it almost feels like I didn't meet him, even though I did meet him. It really feels like I didn't. But just to prove to you guys that I did, here is the worst photograph of me ever, but he looks awesome in it. Picture of myself and Mark, and I'm just so proud of that, and I keep looking at it to remind myself that yes, you did meet him. There's the proof. The second highlight of Star Wars Celebration Europe had to be meeting Carrie Fisher. I was so lucky as well. I got to meet Carrie, and she was, oh, you know, I've seen Carrie in so many interviews, and she's always quite sharp and very, you know, very dry wit, and I thought that, you know, she probably doesn't mean to, but she sometimes comes off as in, please Star Wars crazy fan people go away, I really, you know, you're all nuts, I want nothing to do with you. But she's really not like that at all. When I came face to face with her, she's adorable, she's just adorable, she's a sweetie pie, and she put her arms out to me for a big hug, and you'll see in the picture here, we're really like hugging, and I look so happy with myself because we're hugging. And she chatted for a minute because, you know, the crowd, though there were a lot of crowds, she kind of just, she doesn't go, you know, she doesn't conform to the way things are done. She just does it whatever way she wants. Sadly, Gary was not there. I was kind of hoping Gary would be there. I'd love to have had him in the picture as well. But I guess with thousands of people coming through, and Gary, I think, gets a little bit nervous of people coming in and touching her and hugging her, that she couldn't really have him there for the photo shoots. But it was an awesome experience as well, getting to meet Carrie, meeting Princess Leia. Come on. I mean, it's, you know, her, Luke Skywalker, to me Han Solo as well, they're the ultimate ones, aren't they, to meet? I mean, they were the first, they were the ones who started it all with George Lucas, and so it was so cool to meet them all. It really was. So my third highlight is a newer one, of course, which was the Rogue One exhibit. And I was really just in awe of the costumes. I've always been a big lover of the art of Star Wars, and costumes, of course, plays a huge part in that. So the costumes were just awesome, and I'll try and put some pictures here so you can see them. They were so cool. I love the Shore Trooper costumes. They had Jyn Erso's costume there. It was just amazing. The way it was all laid out and lit, it was very, very Rogue One, the whole style of it. They captured it really, really well. But overall, the entire convention was absolutely spectacular. And on that note, we need your help, people. I have started a campaign to try and get Star Wars Celebration Europe to Ireland for 2018, and this is where you guys come in. I have a petition set up, and I will put the link of the petition below in the comment box and in the description box. Please go in and sign it, sign your name, and put a little note there about how you'd love to see it come to Ireland. It's a great advantage for us here in Ireland to have it come here, but also for you guys, because if you come here, not only will you get to go to the convention, but you'll also get to go and visit the locations. For example, the Jedi Steps at the end of Force Awakens, it was all shot here. I'm sure everybody knows that by now, but if you didn't, that was all shot here in Ireland on an island called Skellig Michael. And now they've gone and shot episode 8 in the north of the country at Malin Head, and in the southwest of the country in County Cork, Kerry and Clare. So we've become a major landmark for Star Wars. So I think they've got to put Celebration on here. They have to. They have to. We've become a massive landmark for Star Wars. How could you not want to put it on in this country? Come on, guys, help me out. Help me out and get it put on here in Ireland. It would be so awesome to see us put on the map as a Star Wars system, I suppose you could call it. So please sign the petition below and help us out to get Star Wars Celebration to Ireland. It would be so awesome. And thank you if you do sign it. Okay, enough of that. Let's move on to the haul. So I'm going to start first with something I bought quite some time ago, but quite a few people have asked me about it. And this is my BB8 handbag. I do love my BB8 handbag. I love it so much it stays up on my shelf as part of my collector's things of all my collection and stuff like that when I'm not using it. I don't use it that much because I want to keep it in really good condition. So this is the BB8 bag. I'm hoping that my camera's going to focus nicely today. It should. It's not on manual today, so it should focus. That's the front of it. It's so awesome. It's just made out of like PVC kind of plastic. Like it's not leather or anything like that. And anyway, if it was leather, I wouldn't go with that because I loved animals too much. Anyway, this is the bag. And I actually really like the back as well because I love this this little kind of chrome crest for Star Wars on the back. It's really, really, really nice. I got this in the Disney store in Dublin. It's available in all Disney stores. It's also available online. And another thing I want to show you, these, look. The Rebellion crests in silver on the front, and they're also on the back of the bag. So it's a small little handbag. I had it with me at Celebration. I'll actually pop a picture here and you'll see it on the floor right next to BB8. And the inside of it is absolutely gorgeous as well. It's all right. Oh, wait a minute. I've got my business cards in there. My Daggerbabe business cards, but you already know about me, so you don't need those. Okay, we get rid of those. So the inside, you see, is all metallic kind of silver lining with Star Wars printed all over the inside. And then there's a little kind of pocket on one side for putting things into. Your lipstick. Orange lipstick would go very nicely with this bag. So this retails at about 59, well, we'll say 60. I suppose if you're paying euro now in Ireland, they've rounded it off at 60. So it's it was 59.99 at the time when I got it, but I suppose 60. And it was well worth it. But just something to tell you as well, that if you're not into BB8, but you'd like a handbag like this, they also do a Darth Vader one, which is awesome. So I'll put a picture here as well of that one. They also do an R2-D2, and I think they've got a Stormtrooper one as well. If they do, I'll pop that picture here for you as well. So they're available in the Disney store. They're also available on the Disney store online if you can't get them in the stores when you go in. They're worth a buy. They're really nicely made and they're gorgeous. I love this bag so much. Okay, on to my second bag. I suppose the first one's very girly. The second one, I suppose, would be for the lads as well. They call it a mail bag. I suppose I call it a laptop bag. To me, it's a laptop bag. I got this at Star Wars Celebration Europe, and I'm so sorry, I can't remember what stall I bought it at. So I can't tell you where I bought it, but I'm sure if you search these online, you'll get them. This was £30, which is what, about €45? Everything's always more expensive in Ireland. It's a really nice bag, actually. I really, really like it. I love the yellow. They had these as well with Kylo Ren, I think, on them. Yeah, Kylo Ren on them, these ones. And then I think they had a droid one as well, but don't quote me on that, not sure. If you open it up, it clips down, and you can see, you know, it'd be perfect for popping a laptop into. It's about the right size, I think. It's quite plain. The only crest on it is that Star Wars one on the flap at the front. The rest of it's just plain yellow on the back, with a handle, and then it has a shoulder rest, which Star Wars on it. So that was £30. It's not leather. It's just, I think it's just like vinyl or something like that. But I kind of really liked it, so I decided to buy it when I was over there. And it was, you won't believe what I did with it when I was at Star Wars Celebration. I took it out of the pack and then I used it to carry my BB8 handbag in, because my BB8 handbag was getting on my nerves because it was kind of hanging on the edge of my arm, and I was like, God, I can't film properly with this. So I got this and wore it like a satchel and put my BB8 bag into it. It's a bit nuts, I know, but what the hell. Anyway, that's that one. Now on to, let me see, I did put, oh, I went and lost it down the side, didn't I? Oh, I'll show you the first one. This is some, I've gotten really into the Star Wars jewellery. So here comes the rant. The rant is that, why do companies like Hasbro, and I suppose Hasbro is the main one, isn't it? Hasbro and all these companies that make Star Wars toys, Star Wars merchandise, and clothing companies think that Star Wars is only for boys. Hello? I don't look like a boy. I'm a girl. Make some girl stuff. So, I'm sorry. I get very upset about it because it really bugs me, especially here in Ireland. I think you guys in the US are probably much luckier. They probably make a hell of a lot more stuff for you. And I think even the UK, I mean, come on, it's right across the sea from us. How hard can it be for us to get it right? Even in the UK, I think they make more stuff for girls as well. But in Ireland, it's, I'm sorry for my bad language, but it is shit. Everywhere you go, it's nothing but men. Men's t-shirts, men's slippers, men's clothing, men's everything. And the only place that you can go where you will get stuff for women really is the Disney store, who, you know, are American company. So they're making stuff for the girls as well. Come on, everybody else, catch up. You have a massive female fan base for Star Wars. Please make more stuff for women and for girls for Star Wars. For God's sake, the star of The Force Awakens is a female, Daisy Ridley. Have you not caught on by yet? Oh, anyway, that's my rant. I'm done with it now. So, to cheer him now, get on to better things. I bought a Jedi Council pendant, and I bought this actually on a website called Wish, which is very much hit and miss. You have to be careful when you're buying stuff from Wish. But I was lucky with this one, and this only cost me €1. I couldn't believe it. It was like €1, and they sent it to me, and it's actually really nice. Now, it's not silver or anything like that. It is metal, but I'd say eventually it will start to chip and everything. But you know what? I really, really, really like it. It's Jedi Council. Oh, my camera, hopefully. It's really nice, isn't it? It's a gorgeous pendant. I wear it quite a lot, you know, and I wear these things in my job when I'm going to work. And I'm sure my boss, who's probably not a Star Wars fan, is thinking, what sort of weird religious cult is this woman in? She has these strange pendants around her neck. So that's the first one. That's the Jedi Council pendant, €1. You'll also get these on eBay if you don't want to go on Wish. You'll get them on eBay. You'll get them anywhere. I mean, there's a lot of these. I think there's a Millennium Falcon one as well. I got a bit tongue-tied there. So that's my little pendant. There's another one, but I dropped it. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to grab the other one. Okay, sorry about that. It fell off the desk earlier. I didn't even cop it. I just heard it clank and I didn't know where it went. So this is the other one. I really love this. Again, I got this as Star Wars Celebration, but this is a Disney product. So I'm assuming that you'll get this on the disneystore.com as well. It was not a Disney stall. In fact, I don't recall seeing a Disney stall or a booth at Star Wars Celebration Europe, which is strange considering Disney now own the whole franchise. That's strange, isn't it? But I don't recall seeing one there. There may have been one and I just didn't spot it. If there was, will you tell me? Because I didn't think there was. So I love this. I love the box. This is the box that it came in. It's so lovely, this little box, and then you flip it open and you've got this beautiful pendant inside, which is shiny and sparkly and fabulous, and I hope you can see that. And that is, of course, you all know, that is the crest of the rebellion. But I fell in love with this. And I fell in love with the box as well, with Kylo Ren and everything on the other. Really gorgeous. But they had like a ton of Star Wars jewellery. It took me like an hour to decide what I wanted. The first one I was actually looking at was a larger pendant of the Rebellion crest, but it was gold, and I'm not a big lover of gold. But if you are, this gold one was lovely. But I fell in love with this one, silver, and all these kind of Swarovski style. They're not Swarovskis, but Swarovski. They're probably cubic zirconia or something. But so I can't talk. Swarovski style diamonds in it that just absolutely sparkle, and it's just lovely. I'll try and show you. Look at me trying to show you on the back of my hand, being all posh, but I'm not. There you go. Hopefully my camera, I hope you can see the sparkles as well. Try and move it back and forth so you can see. Oh, this was gorgeous. This was £35, which I thought wasn't bad. £35, and it's really, really pretty. Oh, I fell in love with this when I saw it. But they also had like, they had BB8 army dog tags, military dog tags, which were really gorgeous. They had so much stuff. I mean, they had Darth Vader helmets, kind of silver like this, silver with sparkles on them. They had lightsabers, but the only thing is the lightsabers didn't light up. So that's why, that was the only thing that stopped me from buying it. It was a lightsaber pendant, but you wouldn't have really noticed the blade part because it was just plastic. And I was thinking, if it lit up, it would have been really cool. Disney, please make some pendants of lightsabers that light up. That would be so cool. So that's that one. I'm going to pop that over there. Now we're moving on to all the t-shirts. All the t-shirts. And I'm going to start first. Oh, I should have turned them upside down. I should have done it from the other way. Anyway, here we go. All of you in the UK, of course, and here in Ireland, you have Tesco. And I think Tesco's also right across Europe as well. So I got this one. It's a men's t-shirt again, but I just bought it in a smaller size. But I really liked it. It's a Force Awakens one. I hope you can see it. Force Awakens with X-Wing fighter. I love the colours. Kind of, this is one of my colours. This grey, bluey colour. I get away with it because it's the same colour as my eyes. No, my eyes are not blue. People think they're blue. They're not. They're kind of grey, greeny grey. So there you go. I love this t-shirt, and they were doing these for €10. €10, which is not bad for Star Wars merchandise. €10 for a t-shirt, and it's a really nice one. It's quite a nice quality as well, I have to say. I just really liked it. I'll show it to you again, just to show it to you again. So €10. I got these in the big Tesco's, the Tesco Extras. I don't know if the small Tesco's are doing these. I'm not too sure. You know, I actually feel weird today because normally I'm wearing like a Star Wars t-shirt, but I'm not wearing them today because I wanted to show them all to you guys. So instead I just put my Star Wars Celebration pass on instead, just so I felt like I was wearing something. This one is, I like this actually, but again, this is a men's one. But this one's not mine, obviously, because it's way too big. It's belonging to my other half. And this, I like these. I like these ones they do with like blueprints and the technical readouts of ships and stuff like that in the front. And this again is an X-Wing fighter. I hope my camera's picking it all up. Really nice detail on the front. Again, €10, Tesco. This is an extra large. But I love the design on the front of those kind of blueprints of the X-Wing fighter. Really, really nice. And I don't know if you can see the bottom. It actually tells you that it's the X-Wing fighter and has the Rebellion crest on the very bottom. Hope my old camera. So I hope my camera's picking all of this up. I don't hear it focusing, but I'm hoping that it is. So that's that one. €10 again. Another nice one for €10. This is one that I got actually on eBay, and this was the one I actually wore to Celebration because I thought it was a little different. And it's kind of based on the American football jerseys and t-shirts and that you buy. And it's like an American football style design on the front, but it says Skywalker. So, and of course I am a big fan of the Skywalkers, especially Luke. He being my favourite, he always was. And I love this, the Rebellion fighter helmet, which kind of looks like an American football helmet. But again, it says Skywalker, and I love the orange and the blue and the white. It's really, really, really nice. And then down in the corner, I don't know if you can see, but down in the corner, you got the Star Wars crest in orange. And I just thought it was a little different. And actually, this t-shirt worked out well for me because when the photograph was taken of me sitting with R2-D2 and BB8, I had like R2-D2 colours and BB8 colours in the t-shirt. So it all matched up really nicely. And I really like that t-shirt. Wasn't expensive. I think it was about $10.99. It wasn't that dear. $10.99 plus shipping, but the shipping was only like €3 into Ireland. But I'm sure you'll get those if you look on eBay. You'll find that one there. Okay, this one is from the Disney store, and it's a girl's t-shirt. Yay! It's a girl's t-shirt. At least I think it's a girl's t-shirt. I imagine it is. I can't imagine many men wanting to wear this because it's quite girly. in its way. It's a beautiful V-neck, which I've not seen, but a lovely V-neck t-shirt. It's gorgeous when it's on. And it has the Stormtrooper helmet on the front, and it's kind of canvassy, the Stormtrooper helmet. So, and then it has power written under the helmet. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, the silver. Power, the power. The Emperor would say, it's the power of the dark side. I love the way he says dark side. It's so weird, but it's wonderful. Anyway, there's a power written on it, and now these, of course, because they're Disney Store, a little more expensive. I think I paid about $25-30 for this. It was not, I could be wrong about that. Sorry, Disney Store, if I got it wrong. But I'm sure they still have these, but I really liked it. And I don't normally go a lot, I have to be honest, with the Imperial stuff. I'm very weird. I'm very devoted to the Rebellion and the Resistance. I'm not really a Sithy type, and I'm definitely not the First Order or any of that. I love it in the movies, but I'm always on the side of the good guys. It's always been me. It's always been the way I've been. Can't help it. And then this one, of course, which has become famous, made famous by Mr. Mark Hamill, who has this t-shirt as well. This is the Irish-made one. You can buy these online. They'll ship them to you. And this is Shabale Wars, and this is the same t-shirt, I'll try and put the picture around here somewhere, that Mark Hamill has, and he wore when he was here in Ireland, and he wore it again on Twitter when he was taking a picture of himself reading a comic book with Millie. And if you go to skelligwars.com, you'll get this and a whole range of these really amazing t-shirts. But I really like that one, because it is very, as I said before, very Sithy and evil, and the birds on the front, if you're wondering what the point is of the birds, these birds are native to the Cian Shabale area in Kerry, where the episode 8 was shot. Okay, I guess that's my haul. That's everything. And I mentioned the Star Wars Celebration Europe and my little rant. Please make more stuff for girls. For God's sakes. Make more stuff for girls. It's crazy. I guess that's it from me for this week, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to Dega Babe and come and join the force with me. I'm very excitable today. I don't know why. And my next video is a very exciting one, because it's hopefully, if the weather conditions are right and it's all good, I'm going to bring my next vlog to you from the Jedi Steps. Yes, I am. From the Jedi Steps on Skellig Michael, which is a monastic village, but I'm hoping to bring you a video from there and show you all around that island. And I'm very excited about it. I haven't been out that way since I was a little kid. I'm lucky to be able to say I was there before, but yeah, it was back when I was a tiny little kid. Never expected the day that would be part of Star Wars, but there you go. Yeah, so don't forget to subscribe, guys, and comment below anything you want to say about the videos. Maybe a suggestion of something you think I should do. Maybe a suggestion of something you think I should be reading or should be following. I will be hoping to read the Thrawn novel and the Ahsoka novel. There's so much I need to read and I just haven't had the time, but I hope to get to it soon and then come back and talk to you guys about it through vlogs. And I hope to have another Saber vlog coming up shortly as well. So that's it for me, guys. I'll talk again soon, and may the force be with you all. That was very dramatic. Bye.